Closer. 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 Hit the viewers at home with that there. Just had a delicious whey protein isolate taste face. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? It's SUPPWARS! Coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. I'm here in the filming studio at MJ headquarters with resident purveyor of the world's finest proteins, Vince.
What's going on?
Vince, we are joined in this episode of SUPPWARS by the esteemed people's referee of choice, Brandon.
Hello.
Guys, this SUPPWARS, we are battling our most popular, most reputable whey protein isolate up against a newcomer and an Australian. It's an American versus, and there's so many elements to this SUPPWARS.
So much.
Vince, it is of course
Cyborg Sports grass-fed WPI.
up against Rule 1, R1 isolate protein, the red tubs.
Yeah.
For you, everyone knows Rule 1 is it the blue tub, is it the red tub? Do you want the blue pill, do you want the red pill? This is the matrix and we're talking about the red pill. Vince,
Yeah.
this SUPPWARS, we have 3 rounds, maybe 4.
Maybe.
We might need a tie break. We'll
how it
see how
goes.
we go. Round 1, ingredients, nutritional breakdown, and they are protein. So of course we've got to talk about macros. Round 2, flavors and taste. Round 3, value for money. And if we need a tie break, we're going to go to the Pepsi challenge, whey protein isolate style, if we need it. We'll
Yeah.
see how this SUPPWARS plays out. Brandon, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Vince, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Round 1, ingredients, nutritional breakdown, macros.
Yeah. You want to start off? You want me to start off?
I'll start. I think the newcomer should start off.
Newcomers should start off?
And the heavyweight champion of the world should be allowed to hear the newcomer's arguments.
Okay. So one scoop, 28.9 grams.
Yep.
106 calories, 25 grams of protein, 0.6 grams of fat, 0.06 grams of carbohydrates, of which 0.06 grams is sugar, so that is sugar.
Yeah.
And then, so in terms of ingredients, grass-fed whey protein isolate, cacao powder. We are going in chocolate.
Yes.
So
this is chocolate. Be chocolate. Yeah.
Cacao powder, natural flavors, some sweetener and salt. That's it.
R1 isolate, 1 scoop is 30.1 grams, so a little bit bigger. In terms of the macros, we're at 25 grams of protein as well. So both have the exact same amount of protein per scoop. Fat is 0.5 grams in the chocolate flavor, so a little less than the grass-fed WPI, but the carbs are a little more. We've got 2 grams of carbohydrates. The panel lists 0 grams of sugar, which means that it has to be less than half a gram of sugar.
Yeah.
But 2 grams of carbohydrates, so a little bit higher in the carbs there. In terms of the ingredients, Rule 1 actually use a blend. So it's a blend of whey protein isolate and whey protein hydrolysate, which is hydrolyzed, pre-digested whey protein with really small peptides, Vince.
Yeah.
Better digestibility. They don't say whether it's grass-fed or grain-fed, the cows, so we're not 100% sure. Flavoring is cocoa. We've got natural and artificial flavor in there. We've got some lecithin in there for instantization and mouthfeel. We've got some sucralose in there, Ace K as well, so a couple of artificial sweeteners, a little bit of salt in the chocolate flavor as well. It's very close.
Very close. I mean, you do have the lecithin. This is gum-free as well. All natural colours, flavours.
Well, lecithin's not a gum.
I mean, but it's there for mouthfeel. It's an added extra. It doesn't really need to be there. I mean,
I think you know, standing kind of objectively, because we have to kind of figure out how to separate these two. Both of the macros are very, very good. You know, a couple of extra grams of carbohydrates in the Rule 1 R1 per scoop compared to the Cyborg, probably personal preference for most people, not going to make that big of a difference. But if you are watching to the gram,
you don't want carbs.
You know, that's going to be an issue for you. I think R1 has the edge up because it is a blend of WPI and hydrolyzed WPI.
I don't know. I don't think there's that big a difference. And I think just pure whey protein isolate is going to be better.
Personal preference.
You don't want someone chewing your food before you eat it.
I think Cyborg is interesting in the unique point that it's completely naturally flavored. So there's no artificial flavors in there, artificial sweeteners in both, but no artificial flavors in the Cyborg. This is why I'm not a judge. Brandon, over to you.
Just looking at the nutritional panels, do you know how many like amino acids do you have in Rule 1?
Naturally occurring or added?
Yeah, well...
I think it does say on like the full, I don't have it in front of me, but I think it says on the full panel on the tub, like the you know, naturally occurring amino acid
I'm
ratio.
fairly sure it does, yeah.
Do you have a rough number? Like,
Not off the top of my head. I'm going to say 5 grams of BCAAs per scoop because that's pretty typical for a whey protein isolate, but I'm not 100% sure.
yeah, how about you, Vince?
I do have a breakdown here on the panel in saying that it is naturally occurring. And like you said, about 5.3 grams of BCAAs, some extra EAAs, so probably about
I think they're going to be
7
pretty
grams,
similar because they're both it's both whey protein, right? So the
Well,
naturally
actually.
occurring amino acid ratio of whey protein is whey protein.
Yeah.
So
Saying that this
it's
is
not like they're fucking analyzing every scoop and going, oh, this scoop has this many grams of leucine and lysine and methionine, and they go, this is what whey protein usually yields.
Yeah.
That's what we're putting on the tub.
Well, I saw Cyborg actually claims that it's uniquely high in amino acids. I did count what they have on that panel, and it comes to over 12 grams.
Did his research.
Over 12 grams,
Oh, he
over
does,
7 grams
That's
of
some
branch
quick
chain.
maths,
So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, I found that pretty cool.
News to me.
I found that pretty cool.
Yeah.
Both very clean, very simple. Cyborg does have a few less ingredients, which I like in a pure isolate. So Cyborg it's all natural flavors.
Well, natural flavours, still artificially sweetened.
Yeah, and then Rule 1's got some artificial flavors in there.
Yeah,
but
artificial on top of the naturally and artificially flavored and artificially sweetened.
And then you've both got the exact same sweeteners, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure, yes.
Yeah. And then you don't know what your cows are eating, Joe.
I'm not sure. They
Not
could
sure.
be grain fed, they could be grass fed, they might be omnivorous and eat a bit of both.
Yeah, well,
As long as they're not eating other cows, I'm all good.
to be honest, yeah, it's very, very hard to split because, yeah, it's hard to split isolates of this quality. But just with the 100% pure isolate and then the practically 0 carbs, round 1 goes to Cyborg.
There you go.
Fuck, mate, you went a long way to get there.
Not stuffing around, though.
I thought for sure that was going to be a tie.
So did I.
Round 1 goes to Cyborg grass-fed WPI. It's 1-0 leading into round 2, flavors and taste. How many flavors you got there, Vince?
I have 5. Caramel sundae, chopped honeycomb, chocolate, cookies and cream, vanilla.
Where's your like your fruit-based flavors, man?
No one wants
Where's
a
like your
fruit.
bananas and your strawberries?
Okay, people do want those fruit-based flavours.
Rule 1, R1 Isolate comes in 10 flavors. We have all of the chocolate flavors. Choc malt. We've got choc biscuit, which is Tim Tam inspired. We've got the OG chocolate fudge. We've got chocolate peanut butter, which is Reese's peanut butter pieces inspired. We got cookies and cream. Then we got the fruit flavors. We got frozen banana in there. We got strawberries and cream. We got lightly salted caramel. We got mint choc chip, and we've got vanilla cream. And they're good, man. They're
They
good.
are good. But let's just to compare.
Yeah.
So how many different chocolates you got?
Malt, biscuit, fudge, peanut butter, mint choc chip. So 5.
So really there's 1.
No, there's not 1.
2, mint.
They're all different. Like the
They are,
you can
okay.
straight up, you can tell the difference. Even like this, like the choc malt and the choc fudge are probably the closest.
Yeah.
Or the choc fudge, choc biscuit, but they are different.
Yeah, okay, I'll give,
How many chocolates you got?
2. Chopped honeycomb, which is clearly different. Everyone
Yeah.
loves honeycomb and
Yeah.
chocolate, that's it.
I do love myself some violet crumble.
Delicious.
From time to time.
Yeah.
Anyway, Brandon.
Yeah, we had a sample of Cyborg last week. Very, very good. But Rule 1 are the flavour kings, and there's almost 1 for every month. So round 2 goes to Rule 1.
Round 2 goes to Rule 1, R1 Isolate. We're all tied up, 1 apiece, leading into round 3. Price and value for money, Vince.
Okay, so
How are we going to do this? Because we've got different sized tubs, right?
yeah, well mine are 1 kilo and 2 kilos, so what's that, 900 grams, just under, and then a 4 pound?
Yeah, well,
a kilo.
No, yours are 1 and 2 kilo.
1 and 2 kilo,
And Rule 1
yeah.
R1 it doesn't go actually on weight, it goes on serves.
So there you go.
And the weight varies depending on the flavor. So I think we just have to go serves, right?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have 33 serves and 66 in the 2 kilos. So go per serve.
So you got 66 in your big tub.
Yep.
I got 76 in my big tub.
Yep.
So let's just choose the big tubs.
Yep.
Right, and let's see how they come out price per serve.
Okay, so my big tub is $149.95, which comes to $2.27 per scoop per serve.
All right, this is where it gets a bit complicated.
Not really. It's
No, it does.
Numbers are numbers are facts.
Yeah, but
Science.
But Rule 1 is in the middle of price rises at the moment.
So is everyone.
Rule 1's in the middle of price rises, and they've had a few. And the price that we have now is the current price, which was just increased literally like a week ago.
Yeah, so that's what they're buying for it now.
But surely Cyborg have a price rise coming at some point as well.
Not at this point in time.
All right. At this point in time, the 76 serve tub of Rule 1 R1 retails at $179.95, which comes out at $2.37 per serve.
10 cents more.
But there is a big bag as well.
Yeah, but no one's spending $300 on the bag. Too expensive.
Can I give you the number on the big bag at least?
People do, man.
Let me do the number. So the big bag is 152 serves.
Yeah.
And that comes out at $1.97 per serve. So in the big bag,
it's a big investment though.
Better value for money.
Big investment.
But you don't have a big bag. So
I don't.
I don't know. This is why we have a referee.
Yeah,
Brandon, how are you going to split
Has
these,
anyone
man?
ever called a tie for value?
Well, it's a difficult one in this scenario because usually you've got like pre-workouts.
Yeah.
That's like 20 serves. It's very easy to pick the price. These ones, the sizes and the serves are all over the place. I got big bags. You don't got big bags. We both got big tubs, but they're different sizes. You've got a different number of serves.
No, we're just comparing the big tubs to big tubs. Flavor-wise, we were. How many flavors you got in the big bag?
2.
So you lost that round.
That's fair.
So big tub to big tub. There's no crossover.
Yeah. Brandon?
Yeah, shit, man. Like,
It's simple.
it's a good argument, yeah. The big tubs are probably the most popular.
Yeah.
They obviously have the most flavors, they're the most popular, so they're Cyborg's better value for money, but then people also have the choice, okay, they come in, I want the best value for money, like the best bang for my buck, they'll go a big bag, and it'll be better value for money, so yeah, I think it's going to be a tie.
Oh, boy.
I don't think we've ever had a tie in
Not value for money.
In the value for money
Nah.
round. We're setting SUPPWARS records here.
I know.
Are you sure, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Round 3 is a tie, which means it's 1.5 to 1.5, which means we need a tie break.
Oh, boy. How do you tie break a protein?
We're doing a few things first in SUPPWARS. First ever tie on value for money, and we're going to do the first ever Pepsi challenge.
Pepsi challenge.
Yep.
Okay.
It's got to go. Well, we got to do it, right?
Yeah.
We got to go chocolate versus chocolate.
Yeah.
Because we've led that whole way for SUPPWARS, and they both have a base chocolate. Well, it's going to be chocolate fudge.
Chocolate. Yep.
Yours is just going to be the standard chocolate flavor.
Chocolate.
So it's going to be choc versus choc.
Yep.
How are we going to do this, Brandon? Because we can't know which is which.
Yeah, so I'll go shake them up.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'm bringing in a glass of each.
Yeah.
4 cups.
Four cups. You
Yeah.
don't want to drink out of the same one as shot?
Nah.
No. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's pretty
COVID's
that's
safe,
enough.
man.
Bring in 4 cups. I'll try and remember which one's which.
Yeah.
And yeah,
All right.
were we blindfolding here? Or?
No, we don't have to.
No, we
so
won't
long
come
as
out.
we
You
don't
mix
know
them
which
up.
one's in each cup, but
Yeah.
you do,
Okay.
and we just have to pick which one we like better and
Yeah.
report back to you, and then you make the decision.
Yeah, cool.
All right, let's go. And we're back. All right, Brandon, what have you done here, man?
So I've got 2 different shakers, 2
Yep.
different colour shakers.
Yep.
You guys didn't see.
We did not.
Yeah,
We
you were
stayed
in
here
you were
in the
here.
filming studio, and you shot off to the kitchen here at MJ headquarters.
Yeah. Put a scoop in each, about 200 mils of water
Yep.
in both.
So everything's consistent.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Both consistent. The ones closest to you, so
Yep.
the ones at the back,
Yep.
that's a certain shaker, and then the ones closest to me.
All right. So we're gonna try the ones in the back first,
Yep.
You put different stuff in them, they look exactly the same.
and then ones in the first. You really can't tell, can you?
No.
Like the color's very similar, the mixability is very similar. That's why we couldn't use those rounds as like tie breaks, because mixability, versatility, same. All right, let's go.
Okay. Try it. We go in front first?
Let's go this
Well,
one first. Yeah.
twice. That's good.
Not bad.
That's good.
All right.
Yep. Next one.
Sweeter. You get that? It's definitely sweeter.
But the chocolate's not as chocolatey. I think I prefer the first one.
I reckon I do too, to be honest. It's a kind of like it's a bit sweeter and it's a bit more, less chocolatey.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more, yeah, exactly that.
All right. So we both agree that the one that was closest to us,
Yeah.
Brandon,
The
whatever
one,
one was closest to us is winning this Sup Wars
yeah, man.
in a tie break.
The one closest to you was Cyborg.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, shit!
Lost it.
I'm in disbelief. Are you sure?
100%, man.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Impressive.
I did not expect that.
That's very impressive. I
Well,
like for one.
there you have it. Guys, this Sup Wars has been won through taste test blind, I should say, blind double placebo. I'm not sure if it's double
No, I don't
placebo,
know
but it
if
was
it is
definitely blind. Taste test challenge. Cyborg grass-fed WPI with the win over the heavyweight champion of the world. Rule 1, R1 isolate. I did not expect that.
I'd love to compare the different flavors.
Yeah.
So that would be the, I guess, the next point.
Well, yeah, that's
Is
chocolate versus chocolate,
chocolate.
right? But yeah,
Caramel.
yeah.
They're both-
Look, honestly, like I've tried both of them, but never like that. Like never Pepsi challenge style taste test,
Yep.
which really is the ultimate test, right? And both of them are very good. But putting them next to each other like that, I prefer the grass-fed WPI.
Yeah, I think it's much
chocolate
easier to drink.
Yeah,
as well.
100%. Look, I think regardless, guys, just to round out this Sup Wars, you can't go wrong with either of these products. Both very, very good quality, pure WPIs with just what you want in a whey protein.
100%.
No digestive enzymes, no gums, no fillers, no MCTs, none of that bullshit that has no business being in a WPI. They're both very good.
Yeah.
They're both very similar in terms of value for money. They both come in a range of flavors. One of them is Australian grass-fed. One of them is US omnivore cow fed. We're not 100% sure. But you really can't go wrong with either of them.
No, both very good products.
If you've tried Rule 1 R1 isolate in the past and you want to try something new, grass-fed WPI.
Yep.
If you're using whey protein isolate for the first time, really take your pick.
Yeah.
Depending on which kind of flavor you like, I guess.
100%.
Brandon, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
A few Sup Wars firsts in this episode of Sup
Yeah.
Wars. Vince, anything else you'd like to add
No, that's it.
before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button? Subscribe to the MJ Fitness YouTube channel, guys. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on whatever device you are watching this video on. Be it your smart TV, your cell phone, your desktop PC, however, your projector. If you've got a projector in your house and you're watching Sup Wars and
On the big
wall
screen,
or some
isn't it?
shit. Make sure you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MJ Fitness YouTube channel, including all these new episodes of Sup Wars and everything else we've got going on. Guys, that is Sup Wars. Cyborg, grass-fed WPI with the win in tiebreak over Rule 1 R1 isolate. Until next time, where we come to and from, Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.